Attention, The Voice fans! Season 27 began with one of the production's most ingenious moves to bring back the humor and essence of a character who left an indelible mark on the show. Even though Blake Shelton left his coaching chair in season 23, his legacy lives on, and in the first episode of this new season, the production found the perfect way to rekindle the legendary rivalry between him and Adam Levine. After 6 years of absence, Adam Levine returned to The Voice, something that already had viewers excited on its own. But the show couldn't pass up the opportunity to add an extra touch of nostalgia and humor, so they decided to give special prominence to the eternal joke that always existed between him and Blake Shelton. The great accomplice to this prank was the new coach, Kelsea Ballerini. During the episode, Ballerini was given a special button that, every time she pressed it, played pre-recorded phrases from Shelton. And they weren't just any phrases. They were sharp darts aimed directly at Adam Levine. Among the gems that were heard were: Adam is a great baby. Adam never shuts up. And the most epic of all, Adam is a terrible coach. The audience burst into laughter as they recalled the old days when Shelton and Levine would throw these kinds of jokes at each other live. Of course, this was all just a game between friends, but the nostalgia was immediate, and it was clear that the chemistry between these two is as alive as ever, even without Blake being physically present. But wait, because this is not all. Hashtag Adam Levine's revenge? If you thought Levine was going to sit back, you are very wrong. The Maroon 5 vocalist had already struck the first blow even before the premiere. In an interview with People, he made fun of Shelton's absence with a comment full of irony. Asterisk: the best thing about coming back to the Voice family is that I don't have to deal with Blake Shelton. I just don't like him. So it's been great not having to be around him. He's a bad friend, asterisk. Of course, Levine made it clear that it was all a joke, but this only fueled more speculation about a possible in-person appearance by Shelton on the show. With this great start to the season, fans are already theorizing that Shelton's return won't be limited to just his voice in a couple of recordings. Many believe that the production of The Voice is preparing the ground for Blake to make a surprise appearance at some point, perhaps in the live episodes. And it's no secret that the friendship rivalry between Shelton and Levine has been one of the most successful ingredients in the history of the show. Since their debut together in 2011, these two achieved a chemistry that transcended the competition and became one of the show's main attractions. The question everyone is asking now is, will Blake Shelton return in person before the season ends? Will we see him appear on set for an epic confrontation with Adam Levine? Or is production simply playing on nostalgia to keep us hooked? Whatever the case, The Voice has started its 27th season with a masterstroke. They have managed to capture the public's attention with a move full of humor, nostalgia, and that spark of competitiveness that we love so much among the coaches. Meanwhile, new coaches John Legend, Michael Bublé and Kelsea Ballerini will have to find their own rhythm in the competition. But one thing is certain, even though Blake Shelton is officially off the show, his presence is still felt, and his shadow is still haunting Adam Levine. Do you think Blake Shelton will appear in person on any episodes this season? Would you like to see him back on The Voice? Or do you think his time on the show is over for good? Leave us your comments and don't forget to subscribe for more news and analysis on television and entertainment. See you in the next video.